Hey there everyone, give me a moment. So I just woke up and I'm sick. You can probably tell, so give me a moment. Uh, so behind Kenshi, I am sick of laying down while sick. So I've decided I'm gonna play some Kenshi and I'm sick of off-screening. That doesn't really lead anywhere. Alright, so I need to explain a couple things. So I've been off-screening the game. And I have to say, this is probably the grindiest game I've ever played, actually. Because I've spent several days, probably like 8 hours or so, grinding in this game. I don't know, like 7, maybe 8 hours, just doing nothing but grinding. And I need to be super honest with you guys. This game has a grind. Jesus Christ. So remember how last time I was kind of talking about how this game could use a mod that increases XP gains? Um, I am now gonna be deadly honest with you, everyone. I think it's actually vital. Also, this guy, if you want to know how long this has been, this guy we just kind of captured, he's just kind of dying. But yeah, so I've been basically stuck here for like 2 in-game weeks or so, and I was doing nothing but grinding, basically. And I need to do I need to show you something. So you would think that with me putting many hours into the grind, my characters at least got better, right? Like you would think that I would be rewarded by putting nearly 10 hours into off-screening this game, right? No. Molly got one skill in armor smithing. Now I need to explain this, because you may not actually understand why am I upset. This is many hours. Over a span of several days, over a span of like real life 2 weeks, right? Because I would always like, boot up the game, put like an hour or two into the game and then like go do other stuff, right? This grind was very automatic, but also not really, because you have to understand you need to do a couple clicks like every 5 minutes, right? That means you cannot just like, set it up and go for a walk, or set it up and, I don't know, do your dishes and such, right? You can't, because you need to give them orders. It's not like Dwarf Fortress where you can just, once your Dwarf Fortress is set up, you can just kind of let it be, and you can just like go do other things while the simulation is just happening, right? It's not like RimWorld where, as long as you don't get raided, your guys gonna take care of themselves for the most part, right? No, this game doesn't do that at all. So that's painful. But yeah, Molly has not progressed whatsoever. Evil Molly has progressed a fair bit, but not really where I need her to be. Also, I have learned that this thing is terrible. We literally cannot make better than like Cartoon 1 weapons on this. You need the super books. Which, at this point, I'm pretty sure they bugged out, that they just don't exist in my game. And Green's crossbow smithing is also pretty alright. It's not amazing, but it's alright. If you wanna know how crazy I am with the crossbows, that's a lot of ammo. And I believe... yeah, he has like a lot of ammo on him. If you want to know where I took things, everyone now has Masterwork leather. You know, everyone is like mega heavily set up when it comes to that. I need to sell some stuff. We need food for some people. I eventually kind of started like not caring about people's needs, which is bad in this game. You kind of you kind of want everyone to be functional. It just kind of it became really bad, is what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, by the way, look at our money. We are so unbelievably rich. I actually... considering we already have like a property in like half of the world, I don't even know where I can spend this money. Also, fun fact, in this place, if I have both the bolts, you know, like the crossbow bolts and weapons being made, this place, even when stealing, cannot feed that production. Like, this place runs out of iron plates faster than, you know, than they replenish it. It's actually hilarious. I was actually hoping for nomadic traders to, like, show up so I can buy iron plates. Because my characters just make stuff too quickly. Speaking of which... but yeah, I don't even know what is our next step in the game, actually. But yeah, this is what my characters have been doing for a while now. They are just working. Also, my chest with iron plates is not looking very good. I'm sure gonna take Finn. So, Bataille and Ruka has like not done anything. They're gonna have like a lethargy very soon. I feel. Right. Do you guys have goodies? Yes. It's like really important to buy like all of the supplies that you can possibly buy. No noisy vehicle outside. Military has been doing some like constructions here. I may have to close the door. Sorry, close the window to lower the noisiness. That's the problem with streaming in the morning these days. So I don't even think about money anymore. Money is such a non-issue. Like, once you have a certain amount of cash in this game, you are just kind of beyond money. I've also kind of learned how to do this pretty quickly and pretty painlessly. So yeah, I have like not been stealing very much because that takes more time. Even though my main character is kind of built around that. I have been trying to knock as many people out as possible though. Because you know, assassination is kinda really pog. And I would love to have 100% assassination on people. But yeah, the grind in this game is fucking wild, I do have to say. And the worst thing is like, every time you get into a scuffle with something in this game, you are extremely likely to not survive it. Like, people telling you to get into fights and get beaten up are actually idiots. Because that's literally not how this game works. Vast majority of the time when you get beaten up, you lose all of your money, you lose your equipment, and you very commonly lose your life and limbs. Which are replaceable, don't get me wrong. Everything I mentioned is replaceable, even life. But it's still kind of poopy. Do I have anything to sell? Oh, yeah, I have a couple things to sell to the boys. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to sell all of this, but you know. God, Green is so fast with making the bolts. I thought this guy didn't have an arm. The correct person is not here. Ah, the correct person is here. You soak. There we go. Oh! See, I don't understand why would you buy the blackened one when it's literally the same as the normal one. It doesn't give you a bonus to anything. Why? Why would you do this? Silly. And there we go. We made even more money now. Now don't ask me why I'm making money. What's that junk? Oh. Oh wait. Wrong mollies. Oops. Oops. I really wish they would have different names. It gets really silly that they have like the literal same name. Yeah, there we go, that is much better. Oh, I guess we are gonna sell this rusted junk, which has nearly no value. Because they started working on their secondary skills, because, you know, in the future I'm gonna want to up their other skills. How do you go around? Yeah, that was worth it. I'm looking in case there's a blueprint I don't have yet. Nope. No good weapons. It's kind of crazy how you just cannot get better weapons. Like, apparently there are better weapons than, like, Mark III. But they are about as rare as Superbooks. it kind of blows my mind how fucking rare they are. One. It's mostly green that actually goes through iron plates like super quick. Nobody else goes through iron plates as quickly as green. It's very inefficient. But yeah, I don't know where to go. You know, like, one of the reasons why I didn't stream the game lately, right, is because I legitimately do not know where to go. Like, I do not know what should be our next step in the game. Because I feel like everywhere we go, we just get bodied. You know, like, we couldn't really pick on anything because everything just immediately bodies us. And I don't want to go too far away because I want to be able to go back to Hank because this is kind of our base. It's like very difficult to leave Hank. I have to be like honest with you guys. Because Hank is just he's just so powerful, you know. It is such a incredibly powerful location. Because everything is really close. 2 and 3. The problem is that, again, we are burning resources faster than we are making them. And by making them, I mean, you know, not making them. Yeah, but I just kind of want to show you just, like, how terrible this grind is. And, like, Molly over here has been working for quite a while now, and she has not even gotten 1%. Like, my god. Like, how long is it going to take her? Wait, let's count this. On the highest speed. Wow. On the highest speed, it takes like a minute for her to get 1%. That means it takes like 2 hours for her to level up on the highest speed. Alright, Finn is gonna go into the streets and he's gonna attempt to steal. Now, under normal circumstances, I save scum the living shit out of this. Because stealing is still really weird. It makes no sense. Episode 14. Oh. And Stealing Night. I wish I could just right click and like lockpick. That would be amazing. The fact that you have to hold it and click and blah blah blah, you know, it just adds so much extra BS to it. KO him. There we go. Pick that. See, this almost becomes like automatic. Except for the fact that it's not really. Because the game keeps throwing like random things that happen for no good reason. Okay, because that's for the future. Ah, there we go. There we go. I like those. We managed to steal some supplies. Most of which are not actually the supplies we need, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, this goes for selling. A lot of these go here. As you can see, I've been kind of harvesting a lot of different items. Hopefully they will prove themselves useful. I know in the future I'm gonna be using a lot of steel bars. So I do have a steel bar chest. Entirely stolen, by the way. Like every single steel bar has been stolen by yours truly. Man. Wow. Guys, like nothing today. Guy actually has like nothing. Gonna deliver these. The reason we are stealing it is not because I'm trying to save money. We are stealing it because otherwise this place cannot feed us anymore. Like, it is actually that bad. But, you know, if we don't steal, we cannot continue our production. And the production is, like, really the only way for us to gain any kind of power right now. So, yeah. It also, you know, helps to, you know... It helps with, you know, it helps that we get, like, infinite money because of this. But again, the problem with infinite money is, what do you do with infinite money in a game where you cannot really... No, you cannot really buy anything. Now that's not me saying, you know, like I'm not trying to say that there's nothing to buy. Yeah, there are things to buy. Like, I will buy those books, you know, the special books. And when we see them, I'm definitely going to, you know, invest. But until we find them, I don't really have much to invest in. Like, at this point, I could be buying, like, the best armors and best weapons in the game, if they existed. There we go. That's even more money, by the way. Go. That is all really, really good. I'm just waiting for something random to happen to just ruin this. There we go. Again, I'm kind of hoping that like my character is gonna get so good at stealth that, you know, in heavy armor, we are gonna be able to be pretty stealthy. That is the dream. And whether it is a realistic dream, I do not know. It probably is not. But it would be pretty cool to be able to sneak behind people while wearing like sort of like heavy steel armor. And again, nobody actually cares, by the way. Like, nobody actually cares that, like... My character is very obviously stealing from them. Like, I'm pretty sure at this point people will put 2 and 2 together. But nobody cares, so, you know, I don't even see this as stealing. You know, stealing from stupid people is okay, right? Right? Oh, come on. Every time I fail a 90% check. I'm just gonna take like a random item. Ooh, actually, those are gonna be useful in the future. Yes, I'm thinking about the future here for some reason. You are funny game. I do not need these copper thingies as much as iron right now. Alright, and we leave. And again, nobody knows. Still nobody has put 2 and 2 together that this is indeed our group doing this. Even though this has been happening ever since we arrived, and it only happens when we are around. But it's okay, you know, it is a mystery who's doing this. I'm assuming these gears are gonna be useful in the future. I also really want these generators. These generators are amazing because they are super heavy. So, they are super heavy and very small. So you can put them in the inventory of, let's say, Ruka, and she can actually grind her strength. Like, pretty easily. I just need more of them, really. They're kinda rare, though. Four and... Zoom. And then Molly is like, yeah, you know, I'm okay, you know, it doesn't take me very long to put this together. I don't use many resources, I'm very efficient. Molly is amazing. Good Molly. Evil Molly is very resource hungry. Evil Molly could learn from good Molly on how to be a good worksmith. Speaking of which, on the specialist. I tried to get her to create masterwork leather shirts, but it is definitely a process, I do have to say. Actually, I think Ruka has... No. I'm probably gonna give it to Ruka because she's our primary fighter. No, like, stats really matter in this game. They matter enough for you to care, but not enough to make you strong. I'm pretty sure that's a hot take, but I've been bodying people with really high stats, and I've been bodied by people with really low stats, so I'm not entirely sure stats matter as much as equipment. I actually kinda highly doubt that's stats matter as much as equipment. As long as you have like enough strength to wield your weapon, you seem to be pretty okay. man. Sucks that she cannot make anything better than Cartoon 1. So I would like to apologize, I'm probably gonna be sneezing and such because I'm sick. It's nothing bad, just sick. And it's either streaming or just like wallowing in bed and like wanting to explode. By the way, you see what I mean? Like, holy... I'm going through arm plates so freaking quickly in comparison to that. I do feel like this game could use, like, higher XP rates. This game is very slow. Like, why are you so slow, game? Like, even this is kind of slowish. This one is very, very slow. This one is like ridiculously slow. The best thing is, like, Green doesn't really need to do this right now because he cannot make crossbows until we find the rarest item in the game, i.e. the super books, you know, the special books. Item that I'm not even entirely sure exists. I'll be completely honest with you. Actually, I'm just gonna tell Green. Stop. Please stop, get some help, brother. Oh, he does have food. I love how it goes into that inventory, not like the correct inventory, it goes to the wrong inventory. Go. And like, it's not even like, it doesn't even make sense, right? Because it sometimes goes into one inventory and sometimes it goes into the other inventory. There's no rhyme or reason. I feel like it just randomly decides which inventory it's gonna go, just to make no sense. Like, I legitimately feel like the game wants to make no sense. Like, it's been programmed to make no sense. Like, it's been programmed specifically to piss me the fuck off. Gameplay, everyone. My thirst for better armor knows no end. All I want is better armor and better weapons. One is blocked, and the other one is RNG. I cannot believe that, like, this game has like gacha mechanics in it. There we go. Yoruka, come over. $22, $35.50. So much work, so much effort for such a little gain. gonna go buy more resources. Here to buy? Yes, actually. Right, we are at 213k. 230k. I wonder if that NPC in that cage is ever going to, like, not exist. I do kind of find it funny how much the NPCs do not follow the same rules as the player. Game is like, oh yeah, you know, we are like realistic and such. And then the game is also like, oh yeah, but NPCs do not follow the same rules as the player. Man. I hate when games do that. Like, for instance, I really hate how in Stalker, NPCs have infinite ammo, but you don't. That's like one of my worst, like my pet peeves, you know, like, why do NPCs have infinite ammo in a game that is all about, like, you know, making sure you have enough resources, you know, like, if you are counting every bullet, why is that bandit over there, you know, not doing the same? You know, he is in the same world as you, right? So he should be counting every bullet, just like you. Especially because his bullets have the same damage as you, except he has bonuses like being able to see through bushes and shit. So like, why give him bonuses? And you know, like, I love the series, you know, like, I love Stalker, I fucking love it, but like, it's not a perfect game, is what I'm trying to say. It has some really big problems. And I understand that, you know, it is because, you know, AI in games is stupid, but like, Stalker is pretty good AI. You know, at least, you know, Stalker 1. There we go. The supplies have been replenished. For now. I love how in the other places we like fabrics. And here we have just a quadrillion of them. Why do you go to the backpack? God. I should probably go to the Shinobi and sell all of this. Also, you know how I've been kind of noticing that like, people are getting better at seeing me through walls and such? That's because apparently NPCs are actually growing in power in this game over time. And apparently you eventually do hit a moment when the game becomes essentially unplayable because everyone is like a level 99 monster. So, you know, that's frustrating. God. Again, I don't even know why I'm trying to make money. It's not like money matters anymore. Like, money is a very silly thing in this game. Because when you need it, you never have it, and when you don't need it, the game showers you in money. In a weird way, you could say that's kind of like real life, you know, like when you don't need money for anything, you tend to have money. But when you need money for like, you know, payments and such, right, that came out of nowhere because life loves doing that, you never have money when you need it. Ruka is the first big masterwork. Again, I kind of wish that there would be like a thingy here that says like how much defense I actually have. Because I could use every little bit of defense that I could, you know, have. Oh, now she can make Edge. So Edge is the higher level of weapons than Mark III. The problem is she cannot actually make those. Because you need to upgrade the station, and you cannot upgrade the station until you get, you know, until you get you know, the super books. That is probably gonna be our next step, you know, just like somehow finding enough super books to upgrade this. And then we are probably gonna have other Molly here. Specialist. God, RNG. And then we are gonna have other Molly here, probably make us some masterwork heavy armor. So that we straight up become invincible. Because we have seen what some of the heavy armor in this game can do. Oh. You just run out. I wish they would be smart enough to grab their own fucking resources. Why do I have to manually do this? Why do the developers not care? And like the entire community is straight up like gaslighting themselves into thinking that this game has automation, but it has automation that is so fucking bad. It's actually ridiculous. Like when setting up the automation is actually worse than doing it manually, it's not really much of an automation. Like, automation is supposed to save time. If automation is not saving time, why automate? But yeah, the fact that she can now make technically edge weapons is really good. That means in our near future, we will actually have weapons that are really, really, really powerful. God, she goes through resources so quickly. It's crazy. It's actually kind of weird that like these weapons are being done so much quicker than a shirt. Like maybe someone should introduce this developer to the Chinese like clothes making factories where like people create shirts in like 5 minutes. It's real, you know. I've seen it. And most of it's done by hand, you know, so like, holy. At her level, you would think that she would be as good as that. I'm gonna buy some food. We're kinda running low. And we do have the money, so, you know, might as well, really. There's a bar right here. Oi. Hello. There we go. So first, 232k. 245k. Wow. Especially the shirt. Man, the shirt sells for so much. But yeah, let's just buy a whole bunch of meat wraps. And cubes. There we go. Yeah, that was expensive, but you know, that's going to feed us for quite a while. And again, the better these two characters get, you know, the more money we are making, so... So, it's not like I care too much. And like, what else is the money for other than being spent? Nope. There we go. Let's see if we can buy any more iron plates. We basically, I have now bought food for like several weeks. Hello there. He did not get new stuff. That means the other shop also does have new stuff. Because they all like replenish at the same time, as far as I understand. There really isn't anything else here that I care about. Also, man, athletics on this character are fucking crazy right now. So how is this character? Like, how are you still alive, brother? Man. Man. This man is still here. He's still just like captured. And he has not said anything. We have not fed him for like, I don't know, like weeks now? Almost a month? And he doesn't care. He's completely just doesn't care. Crazy. I'm telling you. I mean, his hunger is going down, so, you know, eventually he's going to starve to death. I just didn't realize that starving is such a slow process in this game. Like, maybe I worry too much about food. I don't know. I just want Molly's thing here to go to 88, so I can say I at least, like, oh, put some effort into it. Ah, specialist, really, girl, baby girl. I just want this. I just want her skill to get to 88, so I can say that we have leveled her at least once. I'll be able to say that it took an hour to give her one level of armor smithing. At this point, it's actually going to take longer than 1 hour. I cannot get there, he lies. Do not listen to the liar. Again, I cannot get there, he says, giggling to himself. Because he's a meme lord. The never-ending cycle of just feeding the machines. The machines that will turn things into things that turn into money. The cycle of never-ending crafting and feeding and selling and nothing out of it because, you know, one of them cannot create better things because the game says so, and the other one is on a gacha RNG bullshit. Lost in the gacha, but no anime girls. No. Only numbers. Instead of jiggling pillow breasts, we have jiggling 5% extra blunt resistance. What the fuck am I even saying at this point? Fingusa is officially losing it. Also, she went through those supplies really quickly. Jesus Christ, evil Molly. Why can you not be like good Molly? Look, she's barely she's not even like really going through her supplies, you know, like, you know, her supplies are going down really slowly. Why can you not be like her? Why are you not as good as her? Your sister is so much better than you. Like, look, you just made a refitted blade. Why are you not making anything better, hmm? Why are you not like your sister, hmm? I'm losing it, guys. I am actually losing it. I am on the verge of total brain death. Implying I have not had brain death a long time ago. I probably had brain death when I played Terror from the Deep. You know, Terror from the Deep probably was the game that broke me. Honestly, yeah, probably. About to finish it, please be good. Ah! No! It's your specialist, why? Sutane 1, explain, yes I do demand. Explain what? You need to explain what you want me to explain. Everything. Okay, where do you want me to start? We need to apply leather. Yes, apply leather directly to the forehead. It's over. It's over, you know, like, it wasn't Hollow Knight, Path of Pain kinda broke me as well, let's be completely honest. Toenail color, flesh. That's all I can say to that, flesh. Why not pink? Because flesh is awesome. We eat flesh every day. So it only makes sense that we would want to be a kindred of flesh. We thirst for flesh as a human race. Pink is more healthy. Why do you want to eat your toes? I don't know, man. That seems like a really weird fetish, but hey, whatever. At least steam it a little bit, you know, like at least like I don't know, like at least put it in like a bitch, you know, like steam it up with some veggies, you know, maybe some sauce, you know. Fuck. Dang it, this got weird. Let's change. Yes. Sorry, I'm just losing it. This fucking grind. Oh my god, she made it. She made it to level 88. Oh my god, it took almost an hour for her to get there. God, this is so painful. Oh god, this is like one of the most painful things I've ever done in gaming. God. This is why I will recommend anyone playing this game, just get some kind of mod that speeds up XP. Oh god. Jesus fucking Christ. Super Mega Dead Christ 2000 BC, motherfucker. Wait, are you doing the One Punch Man challenge? What the fuck are you making the game this... What are you talking about? This is literally what you need to do, man. The best shit in the game is either in completely impossible to reach locations, or you need to make it yourself. No, because you will be talking about exploits, and, you know, I'm trying not to use exploits because, you know, that's shit. If you are using exploits, you are actually very lame and not radical at all, mate. No, no exploits. Ah, yes. It proceeds to probably talk about exploits, but not calling it exploits. You see, when we change the name of it, you know, it's not really genocide, you know. What the fuck? Oh man, fingusa is now going for the fucking hard hitters. Let's ignore the fact that fingusa is talking about himself in third person, you know. That's totally just speaking of his sanity. Oh man. Is pathing glitch an exploit? Okay, if you use the word glitch, it is most likely an exploit. You know, that is like, that is a pretty safe assumption, brother. It's like asking, hey, is the speed elevators in Hollow Knight an exploit? Yes, it's literally speedrunner exploit. It's not part of any percent. Glitchless. It's literally a glitch. Oh, it's people these days, seriously, man. Wow! No, 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 no. No exploit is glitch. Okay, what is a glitch if not an exploitation of game code? No, 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 no. What is life if not... What is humanity if not just a glitch in evolution? There ain't no other human. Because of that, we are but a glitch, an exploitation of Darwinistic genetic theory. Tell me the name of the planet. What is the new planet that NASA recently found out that is like basically super Earth? I forgot the name of it, but it's like a new fucking planet, man. It's like 124 light years away from Earth, so we are never gonna reach it, right? But it is basically like, what, like 2.7 times the size of Earth, and it has like oceans and vegetation and shit. And it's like amazing. It's like 27% higher gravity than Earth. That means your average American would not be able to survive. Okay, this stream is cursed. I'm so sorry. I mean, it's better than me doing Rain World right now. You know, like I could be getting angry in Outer Rim. You know, this could have been an Outer Rim stream. You know, and then we would really see the levels of depravity a human mind can reach. Oh yes, then we would be reaching. In a Russian would be too scared to die there. American might dude, you know my name is Russian. And? I literally don't care if you are Russian or whatever. It's just a fucking thing on a map, you know, imaginary borders and a flag, man. And a language. And culture, and religion, and... Okay, there's actually a lot of things, but my point is a human. If I shoot you in the gut, you bleed the same as me. Why the fuck are you making American jokes at me? I don't know! Why the fuck am I alive? Huh? What you gonna say about that, huh? What is the meaning of life? Huh? What's the meaning of existence? Huh? How many goats exist in the world? Huh? I bet you don't know that one either. More than one. This is just weird. This makes no sense. I am Russian. And? You're not American. Yeah, I'm not American either. Maybe no one is American. What even is America? Fucking hell, dog. Now we're asking the real questions. Like, what even is America? Like, I'm pretty sure Americans are not Americans anymore. Like, show me one American that is, like, still following the American dream. There are no Americans anymore. Okay, time to clone money. The infinite money, the capital, the never-ending capital that is never used on anything. This is just a bad SNL skit now. What the fuck is this? We both speak in English. Yeah. I don't even know. Anyway. So, we have 225k. We sell this crap. And the guy literally doesn't have money. Fun. You just buy all of his iron plates, and we go to a different shop. So what's your favorite game, Sutane? If you're still in chat and you didn't run away. Honestly, I would completely understand if you, if you would run away, though. I would run away from me. What is your favorite game, and why is it Heroes of Might and Magic 3? Actually, who am I kidding? Most people these days don't even know Heroes, a series. Oh my god, we have 259,000 motherfucking cats. We are so fucking dead rich. I wish I could just, like, I don't know, like, buy something in this game, man. I want to be able to use all of this, wealth. It's wealth. Wealth. Blood. This is what Kenshi does to people, by the way. This is what Kenshi does to a motherfucker. The dog outside agrees. The dog is like, you should stop playing this, you are losing your mind. And I'm like, no. No, I'm not stopping anytime soon. You may love me, doggo, but you do not understand my plight. God damn it. I think Sutain has left. And completely honest, I don't blame him. I would have left too. This is the worst stream I have ever done, I think. Maybe. Hello there. And then, you know, someone would show up out of nowhere and be like, you mean, so far? So sadly they are not selling those cool generator thingies. I would really love to get those generators because they are so good for leveling strength. It's actually ridiculous. Like, I freaking love those generators. Go. It's a pity that we are where we are right now. Actually, I didn't see if this guy is not, like, selling the generator. Yo, are you selling the generator by any chance? No. That's a negative, sadly. I guess I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna buy... Actually, no, not that. Here, I'm gonna buy some food again. Because again, we have quarter of a freaking million cats, you know, like what else am I gonna do? There we go. Boom. Money. Money well spent on stuff we will need. Also, Sutain saying that this is like a bad SNL. In a weird way, that's actually kind of a low-key, like, nice thing to say. Like, he probably meant it as a gotcha, but at me, I smiled, you know. I'm like, whoa, that's actually kind of cool. Didn't expect that to be a thing. Okay, both Molly's out of food. Oh, Ruka is low on food as well. Here we go. Alright. Oh, man. I wonder if we eventually, like, reach, like, maybe 1.5 times crafting speed. That would be pretty fucking awesome. That's a lot of manhunters over there. Samurai. Every group is traveling in such a massive group in this game. We need an objective. We need to do something, and I don't know what. Because everywhere I go, there's like beak things. Like this game literally only knows one trick, and that is to put beak things in the way, so that you cannot progress. Because the game knows, like, if you would remove beak things, you would probably remove like 90% of all life in the world. That right there is the Tengu's Vault. I mean, I guess we could try to go there and, you know, see if there's anything there. Problem is, I'm not entirely sure if we are ready for Tengu's Vault. I don't know how difficult it is. God, it's so slow. I'm honestly surprised that there is resist knockout and kidnapping attempts thing. Like, I've never seen an enemy trying to, like, knock you out. Because I'm gonna go to the Shinobi. Well, actually, I can. I have nothing to sell, really. Tomorrow, we are gonna go into the desert. And we are gonna see what we can find. Because I'm bored. I am bored. I'm heavily bored of the game right now because there's nothing. Nothing is happening. And this thing is slow. This thing is so slow to grow. Like, this thing... It is in RuneScape, you click things, right? Here, you don't even click things, guys. Like, this is actually, like... If RuneScape was really bad. Now, I still think RuneScape is pretty bad when it comes to, like, you know, transportation of yourself. Because it's, like, almost impossible to go anywhere because of that freaking stamina bar for some reason. Like, why do games put terrible stamina bars in games? Like, why? What is the point? Yeah, tomorrow we march. We go literally anywhere but here. Like, we could go here and see what's here. There's like nothing here. You know, like, I try going here, it's just big things everywhere. And acid rain that we cannot survive. God. Girl, please. You've been leveled. To explain for people who do not know, so, basically, long story short, she has a chance, basically, getting masterwork is RNG. And the higher her skill, the higher the chance of getting masterwork, right? The problem is the chance is ridiculously low. And even at like 99 skill, her chance is still ridiculously low. Actually, let me check the stream. It's okay. I'm gonna hit the shops. And I'm gonna see if I can get more of those generators for later so I can grind everyone's strength. Gonna feed these. You know, like, games like Schedule 1, as far as I understand, you know, that was a grindy, right? But they make sure the grind is fun, as far as I understand. Again, I have not played Schedule 1, but that's kind of what people... I've seen some people play that game, and that seems about where the game is. No, it is grindy, but fun. But even this only gives like 40% acid resistance. Alright. Always find it funny when someone just like randomly walks out of the shop because they were stuck inside for some reason. Man. Oh yeah, they just not replenish anything. Yeah, these shops just take a very long time to replenish. There's really... There's not really gonna be anything. Yeah. I'm just gonna take some of these, like, useful thingies. I guess some of this fuel is gonna be useful as well for the future. That also means that Sub Drifter, how goes the suffering? Hey, Ryu33. It's not going very well right now. Mostly because I don't really have direction. I don't know what to do. And the game is very grindy. Alright, we got fuel. I don't know what the fuel is gonna be for, but we got it. Maybe we can, I don't know, make fuel-powered generators? That's what you would think a fuel would be for, right? Oh. You rating things? Do you find new stuff? I have not found new stuff in a very long time. So we've got a problem. Oh, okay, this is, that's the essence of Kenshi. I feel like I may have seen everything there is to see in Kenshi. Except for, the better research books. At this point, I'm pretty sure those are just mythical items that don't actually exist. Am I gonna have to create a new chest? Oh, oops. Am I gonna have to create a new chest specifically for that? I guess I am. Alright. A new chest specifically for these. I really hope these are gonna be useful in the future, and I'm not stockpiling them for nothing. Oops, wrong one. Because I sure have a lot of these. They won't. Maybe I should make more chests. But yeah, I feel like I'm not making any progress in the game right now. I feel like there's really not much to do in the game right now, where I am. I'm kind of directionless, and I do not know what to do. I'm just playing the armor gacha game right now. Do you want direction? As long as it doesn't get me killed, yes. See, that's kind of what I'm talking about. See, I went to several places, right? Like, for instance, I wanted to go into this area here, right? And everything just kills me here, right? The fucking rain kills me here, right? So this entire area is a no-no. You just cannot come here. It's impossible. Literally, physically impossible to do, right? I tried to go here because I found some factory stuff, right? And I couldn't go here because there's acid rain that just kills you. You know, like, there is no defense against it because the best defense I can do against it is like 40% and that still kills you, right? I tried going, but I don't actually know where... it's like here-ish? I try like going here-ish, and it also kills you. Work around the shorelines for workshops. I tried that, and like I basically walked this entire thing, this entire like beachhead here, in one stream, and I found nothing but like a port which doesn't have anything in it, and this port that also doesn't have anything in it, right? So basically, I already did what you told me, and it's like nothing. I tried going here, and there's like nothing here. I tried going here. Over here, there's like a line, and there's big things that just kill you. So, you know, this entire thing is just a no-no. You just die. I was here, and there's nothing here. Like, this entire area, this swamp area, is completely pointless. I've been here, and while this area is really fucking cool, there's big things everywhere, and they just kill you. There is no survival against big things. I have tried many times, and every time they just body you, and they are faster than you. Like, you cannot be faster than them. Like, I have a character whose athletics is 89, and he still cannot outspeed them. In light armor. So, at this point, like, good, I don't know, like... I dare to say maybe 20% of the world is a no-no. And the rest of... Wow, skill issue. Okay. See, the problem with telling someone skill issue is... it's what idiots do, right? Because a reasonable person explains what to do. But if you say skill issue, you are basically saying that you don't have anything to say to it, right? You basically just... You just say skill issue, you know. It's kinda like get good, you know, it also doesn't mean anything. If anything, it says much more about you than the person you are saying it to. There we go. Yo, Molly, how's your skill? Yeah, in 30 minutes, you got about half. Crazy grind, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was hoping for direction. Sadly, what you told me either doesn't work or I've already tried it and it's pointless. And then you just said skill issues, so it's like, why even bother? There are guides on this stuff. I did it by going northwest and raiding the workshop is there. Yeah, see, if you need to write a guide on something that you need for progression in the game, that's a kind of really bad game design. It's kind of like the whole Terraria thing, where like, a lot of things in Terraria, you need to literally check the wiki to be able to make progress. That's a really bad design. Like, I as a game developer would probably be ashamed if I had to do that. Danger equals reward. Then what is the point of the reward if you need to put yourself in danger to get to it? Isn't the whole point of RPGs, you know, you get stuff to make stuff easier, so that you get more stuff, so that you make other stuff easier or viable, etc., etc. You know, it's the cycle of character progression. It has been working this way since fucking Dungeon Master in the 70s. You know. Oh, Dwarf Fortress works like this. Rimworld works like this. Vast majority of RPGs, even JRPGs work like this. On a much smaller scale. How long have you been at this? Fuck. Oh wait, I can check. Give me a moment. So, day 120. About 9 hours. If you are talking about this grind. This one fucking screen. 9 hours, about. Yeah. I'm dying. I want this to stop. The grind in this game is probably the single most painful grind, and I played World of Warcraft, I played Ultima Online, I have recently played RuneScape, and I think this game is the grindiest game ever made. I played Dwarf Fortress. That's a pretty grindy game, under normal circumstances. I play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. That's a grindy game, potentially, if you don't die immediately. Project Zomboid, you know, that's a pretty grindy game as well. What other grindy games do I play? Fuck, I don't know. There's probably a lot, and I'm just not thinking of them right now. My point is, out of all of the games I've ever played, this is the grindiest. Mostly because, other games have like some kind of stimuli, right? You know, to make sure that you don't really feel like you are grinding. This game, you know, is like, oh yeah, just have this thing, but you cannot just leave it going. Because you need to do clicks every now and then. Please tell me you made masterwork, baby. Ugh. Stupid gacha bullshit. I just want her to fucking not suck. I put so much time and effort into her. Again, you would think that, like, a game would reward you for that crap, right? But no. No, 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 no. You will not be rewarded. I wonder if, like, the developers of this game play their own game. Like, it's one of those, like, questions, you know, like, are the people making whatever game they are making, like, are they, like, playing their own game? Because very often, I feel like, when I'm playing some kind of game where there's a very obvious what the fuck mechanic, I'm always like, did the, like, developers play this? Did they have fun doing this? And if not, why not? Like, how can you even make your game when you don't even play your game? Alright. We have... Oh, new. Finally new. Well, making armor weapons more for cats, in my opinion, at least. Well, I do have quite a lot of those. There we go. Also, that's... You see, the problem is, making your armor is like the only way to get masterwork armor in the game. Without going through ridiculous hoops that in the end would be easier than just by doing your own armor. He doesn't have the generator, sadly. I will buy all of this. I'm not gonna buy the leather. You can buy from the Armor King. Ah yes, you can buy from one NPC that the game doesn't tell you about. See, this is like saying... Yeah, like... You know, like, it's okay, you know, like, it's okay to be poor because, you know, like... there is one way, you know, if you put on the stock market and you get incredibly lucky, you know, you get rich. You know, like, it is the same logic, man. Actually, no, because this is actually crazier than that, in a way. So it's not even the same logic. Nope, don't have anything. Like, nothing in the game tells you where the Armor King is. Because of course, you have to look it up online, because that's a good game design, Lamal. We already have all of these. I'm still hoping that, you know, one day we are gonna be able to buy one of those cool books. Actually, do you have cool books? So I don't... The problem is, I legitimately don't even know what the cool books look like. Because I've never seen it in the game. Motherfucker has over 100 hours in this game, never seen the necessary item for progression that you need like 200 of. There's a reason people usually tell me, you know, just like get a mod that lets you buy the item. But like, if you need to fix the game by modding it, you know, like, that's kinda poop. Like, this person also doesn't have it. We'll gladly buy all of those resources because they're gonna be useful for later. Go. Again, one day that shit might be useful. I have faith in the potential usefulness of that. Alright. Let's actually decide where to go, I guess. I mean, I guess we could just go right over here and just check out this area here. I don't think I've actually been here. So we could just keep going right until... No, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I've actually been here, and I think this beak thing's here. But I guess I can try anyway. Alright. Squad. I'm pretty alright on food. Just Finn needs like one more food. You okay with the good combat stats? No, because it's almost impossible to level them up. Fuck. Alright. That's why I'm getting gear, because it's impossible to level up stats. That was loud, Jesus. Alright. We go right on the map. Maybe we will find something, most likely not. Maybe we will find content. I'm going to drop a save here. And I'm gonna make a new save called... Going right. There we go. Let us go! Whee! Leveling the combat stats is also grindier than the crafting stats. Yeah, that's the problem. That is literally the problem. gonna go right and we're gonna see if we can find literally anything. Please, game, give me something. Oh, this might be the last stream I will make of this game because the game is straight up not giving me anything to work with. I feel like I have encountered most of the things. Like, I feel like this game has kind of shown me everything it has on, like, the 20th hour of itself. Just a random doggo. Okay. Oh my god, yeah. Next time, I'm definitely gonna install some kind of mod that increases XP because this grind is crazy. And again, I'm pretty sure the developers do not play their own game. I'm pretty sure the developers just completely, they just made a thing and then they gaslit players into liking it and then they just don't care anymore. I know they are making Kenshi 2 on Unreal Engine 5, so, you know, that's bad. That means Kenshi 2 is gonna be pretty fucking shit. Oh, they're underground. Oh, that's so creepy. Yeah, me no like that. Also, fighting skimmers is really pointless because they don't give you anything. Also, we just walk through that. We just walk through that rock. Okay, so a new settlement. I wonder if there's gonna be anything useful with this settlement or if it's gonna be completely fucking pointless. Huh? Someone is like constantly screaming in there. Leave. Huh? Huh? Violence. Okay. You know, just violence. You know, just welcome to Kenshi and all that. Shit, cannot see shit. I mean... You're green. Let's see. Starving vagrants. Yep. Green, have fun. Boom. Oh my god, I think green is actually shooting his allies in the back. Where are you guys going? Alright, so how much are we fucked up? We didn't actually get that but fucked up. Go easy, will ya? You're gonna love being a slave, wow. The edge of this game is real. Alright, we picked a nice fight. Now we move on. Every time we pick a fight, we are just a little bit better. Oh, maybe not really, but hey. I mean, Green's crossbow skill is really silly. It's getting really good. God, so much screaming. They're literally killing slaves. It kind of goes against the whole having slaves do work thing. But, you know, I'm not a slaver. I don't know how this shit works. I'm not gonna tell them how to do their work. Let's see how far we can go right before something tells me that I cannot proceed. Like acid rain. Or big things. I wish slavery was an option for the base game. What do you mean? You can get enslaved. Cool. The moment I see a big thing, if I want unpaid interns, I don't have to feed. Wow. Oh, you mean like that? I mean, you can buy slaves, but you do have to feed them, yeah. You see a big thing, we are leaving. Okay, we are trying to go over there, whatever that is. This terrain doesn't seem very natural. Yeah, like, none of this is reachable, apparently. Oh, those are skimmers. Yep, those are skimmers. Can see shit, Captain. It's weird, I've never actually seen that behavior of skimmers, you know, like, I've been dealing with skimmers for like, I don't know, like 4 streams now? And this is the first time I'm seeing them hiding in sand. That's a very new behavior. Oh my god. Oh man, this pathfinding. Again, I know pathfinding is really difficult, especially in a game this big, right? With terrain this complicated. But man, at least put in effort, developer? Just saying. Like, there's a difference between doing something correctly and, like, not giving in anything. Like, at this point, just let me teleport. If you are not gonna do the, you know, pathfinding correctly. I don't like the fact how differently colored this area is. I'm starting to feel like this is gonna be... Every time I've seen an area like this, it has been beak things. So I'm just going to assume that we are soon gonna see beak things and we are gonna be like, well, I guess we are turning around. The Howler's Maze. That's a crab. Howler's Maze. No man's land. It's not been settled. Okay, we've got lore. Crabs. Must be for a good reason. It's the crabs. Everyone goes for howlers. What the shit is a howler? I don't know. Crabs. Howlers ain't crabs. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there is a single crab in front of us. Let's see if we can take on a single crab. How fast is a crab? And how strong? Okay, that's pretty fucking fast. Also, I do have to say, Green kind of fucking mugs this guy. Man, Green, you are so good at this. The main problem is he does have infinite ammo. Also, sometimes Green just doesn't hit for some reason. Wow, look at this. Green is actually doing war crimes here. He's committing war crimes live on stream. But again, every time he hits, he gets a little bit better. That means next time he's gonna have a little bit of a higher chance of hitting. I'm slowly turning him into a fucking sniper. Desert sniper over here. It's dead. He didn't go through too much ammo. I'm gonna take one meat of him, because I believe that means he will be dead. Yes. I think this is doable. We can kite them with Green. As long as we are dealing with just one crab, we are okay. Now, if we are gonna be dealing with more than one at the same time, we kinda got a problem. I'm so glad I trained athletics on everyone, by the way. Here we go. Slowly he's getting better at this whole shit. But he just leveled his crossbows. He's eventually gonna get better at reloading and everything, you know? Just slowly. It's very slowly getting better. Oh man. I say he's slowly getting better as he misses every single shot. There we go. See? You can solve this. Should have brought more ammo though. Well, let's keep moving. Howler's Maze. Some kind of building over there. See ruins. Okay, we need to get over there. I'm excited. We might be able to find the books. You know, the books of magic. The secret books that I thought don't exist. God. I'm gonna go over there with just Finn because he's the fastest. And sneakiest. Nope, we didn't really find anything here. Oh, that's frustrating. Finally find something immediately is useless. Oh my god, it's acid rain? You cannot be real. Guys, it's acid rain. The game has yet again found a way to push us back. Fuck it, I hate this. Can I just get a mod that turns off acid rain? It is literally the worst mechanic ever. Because it always activates when I wanna explore. Me wanting to explore. Game. Well, I'm just gonna give what is essentially slow poison on everyone. Go fuck yourselves. Fucking hell, man. Oh, man. Well, we explored an area, we didn't find anything. And then the game was like, nope, you cannot actually go there. Wow. Yeah, but you see, you need to know ahead of the time that acid is gonna be a thing. And it is impossible to know. Literally impossible. Because acid decides when it is relevant. Oh, let's go back to Hank. Why are you guys going that way? I kind of want to see which path the game is going to take here. Also, those bounty hunters have some ridiculous perception. Just saying. Because bounty hunters would have ridiculous perception, but still. The funny thing is, like, we barely did anything, right? Like, we went explore, we found a ruin, we explored the ruin gave us nothing, and we got acided on, and we left. That's exploration in Kenshi. Kenshi exploration fucking sucks. God. What kind of mod does one have to install to make... Oh yeah, you went the hard way. What do you fucking mean? Pokemon? What are those? Ah, United Cities. That's alright. We are Gucci with United Cities. You went the hard way. Do you mean the only way? The Southeast is endgame. Brother. If Southeast is endgame, right? Because you see, there's nothing here. I've been here. I have 2 streams of me exploring this part of the map, right? And there's nothing. It's just a desert and not desert, which might as well be desert, right? I explored the shit out of this area, this entire region. I hope you can see my mouse, right? And there's nothing here. It's literally just a couple cities, dead zones, and nothing to fucking find. A horrible waste of time, technically. Except for the fact that, you know, Hank and Heft are ridiculously good for bases, right? I've been here, right? And everything here is a death zone. Because of big things, right? They are faster than you, they are stronger than you, and they are basically unkillable. Over here, the same thing. Big things everywhere. That's why at the start of the stream, I said that, you know, if there would be a mod that removes big things, I'm pretty sure 90% of the population of this game would be gone. Because this game only knows one trick. Well, 2. Either you go into an area and oops, it's all acid rain. Or you go into an area and it's like, oops, it's all big things. Remove both of those and this is probably a good game. I almost want to check if there is a mod for that. That just removes big things and acid. Ooh, tech hunters. Yo, tech hunters. No, I was hoping that this would be shop. God damn it. Wait, what is this? Excellent. Oh? Well, now you're a naked ex-slave. my god, really? There we go. You're gonna be naked, but I did remove your shackles. Maybe this act of goodness is going to get me some goodie points. I don't know, probably not. To be fair, that slave is probably going to die. Or maybe not, who knows? Maybe I'll be proven wrong on that one. I mean, the slave is unconscious in the middle of nowhere. Oh god, I don't even know where the slave is anymore. No, see, what are you talking about? I was literally everywhere at this point that I could go. They are nowhere. The better research is literally just like so kind of like dream. It's a dream for those who mod the game and put it in vendors. Which, by the way, is something I would love. You know, like I would love a mod that puts the better research books in shops, so I could buy them. Like I would definitely love that. That would be fucking amazing. Because at this point, you know, like if the game is not gonna give me the items, I kinda don't mind just buying them off an NPC. Make it expensive, but I will buy it. I will make the money for it. Back to this shit. This is basically what the whole game is. Like, it's kind of sad, you know, like, to each their own, IS. When I run out of arguments, I just say to each their own. To look like I didn't run out of arguments. Like, yo, this probably is like a really good game here, right? It's just hidden beneath so much mud. It's kind of rough, actually. Also, all of those armor upgrades didn't really help us income. There's just nothing that will make you see. You've literally said nothing. See, the problem is, I'm not seething. It's actually you who is seething, because you hate the fact that I'm correct about this. Because I actually have recorded evidence, and you don't. You are just speaking, but I have all of this recorded. My entire journey through this game is recorded. You can watch it on YouTube, right? And it doesn't matter what you say if what I'm showing is the truth. Your words are nothing compared to the visual truth. On YouTube. Just look up my fucking name on YouTube. Now, you're probably gonna go and just dislike all my videos because you're actually probably seething right now, right? But, like, honestly don't care. But yeah, like, there's just nothing in the game, you know. The good 90% of content of this game is hidden behind completely unfun mechanics and overpowered enemies that you cannot defeat without using exploits. That's wild to me. Because, like, I played games like that, you know, I played games like Divine Cybermancy, where you literally have to exploit the game to finish its final part of the game. Like, I play games like that, but you know, I Divide Cybermancy is a shitpost, essentially. By some kind of random French dude. So, you know, I gotta give that game a little bit of slack. Oh. Islands. Fuck. Who's fighting whom's? Towering vagrants? Wait, why did you follow if you obviously don't like what I'm doing here? Huh? I'm confused. You dummy are confused. No, I do. Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna question. Just because I don't comprehend doesn't mean that I'm right in that. Actually, I don't think there's even anything right here, actually. Whatever. Yeah, like, give me one. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna check the workshop. Right, and I'm gonna see if there is a mod that like puts books in a shop at this point. Okay, what are like the most downloaded mods for this game? Um... I... Wow, mods for this game are kinda lame. Oh. It's literally like mostly just cosmetics. Huh? What? It literally is mostly just what? Okay, I am legitimately disappointed. Oh. Like, I expected maybe like XP mods or anything like that, but it's almost like, is this game not very moddable? Oh. I'm on page like 5. It is. Why are you looking? On the workshop. It's like almost entirely just like outfits, cosmetics, just generally cosmetics and shit. And like anime girls. Wow, um... Yeah, yeah, this is actually much more disappointing than I expected. I'm looking at the most. I'm looking at. Oh god. I was looking at the most popular. Yeah, that's. I'll be completely honest, guys. That is actually mega disappointing. Because, like, okay, so I can imagine, like, a couple simple fixes for this game, you know, like, increase XP gain, make acid rains less common, lower the population of big things, right? These three things would make the game incredibly fun, right? The fact that apparently all that there is on the workshop is just cosmetic mods? And such simple things are not even, as far as I can tell, there or downloaded at all? Wow. um, I, for once, I actually have nothing funny to say for that. I'm just disappointed. Like, legit? It's mostly because, like, I play XCOM. You know, like, UFO Defense and Terror from the Deep, right? And, like, those games are so moddable, it's crazy. Like, people have turned XCOM into a fucking Warhammer game. Right? You're like a total conversion shit, right? So, that's kind of what I would expect of a game like this, and the fact that it's not, it's kind of, yeah. It's just like really easy to download, and like just download the mod, you apply it into the game, and boom, it works. Man. It is morning, motherfuckers. Molly is done with her usual shitty weapons. Man. I don't know how long I'm gonna play today. I, I'm losing energy entirely because I have nothing to do. Okay, where is the University of Machinists? That would be fucking amazing if you told me. Like, I really wish this NPC would have told me where the location is. He's like, oh yeah, there's this place called the University of Machinist. And I'm like, okay, where is it? Crickets. So I really need to dump this meat. Been got like lost on the way. Yeah, like, hell, this year, like every summer I do like an XCOM run, and I'm thinking about whether I am gonna do another Terror from the Deep and Suffer, or whether I'm gonna do something, modded. which, you know, would be kind of cool. It would be cool to play XCOM in a way that I've never played it before. You know, something fresh, especially because Open Apocalypse at this point is probably never going to come out. Open Apocalypse is the song of, like, XCOM games. What are your type of games? What do you mean by that? If you mean, like, what games I like? That's a very broad thing. I honestly don't know how to answer that. I like Dwarf Fortress. I like Cataclysm, Project Zomboid. I like XCOM, you know, the old ones. I like RPGs. You know, like... see, I also like games like Doom. You know, like old Dooms. Not like the new ones. So, for me, it's like, kind of, like, all over the place, really. Basically, if game good, I like. If game bad, I don't like. Simple. I also like Rainworld, I like Hollow Knight, I like Castlevania games, Metroid. For strategy games, I like Rainworld. Again, Dwarf Fortress. I like Command & Conquer series. I wish they were easier to play. Because they're kinda a bitch to get working these days. I like Diablo, you know, 2 and 1. I like Daggerfall and Morrowind. I like Fallout 1 and 2. Well, mostly 1, not really 2. I like Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Shit, I'm like really thinking about like what do I like? Like what games do I vibe with? Like I said, I really love Rainworld. Though right now, Rainworld is kinda in a difficult position because we got a new DLC in that game and the update for the DLC fucking bodied the motherfucking game like nothing before. That's also a case of a developer not giving a single fuck about whether the game is gonna be playable or not. Specialist, fucking really, dog? Yeah, like I said, I like a whole bunch of games. Usually old games, sometimes new ones. What about you? I mean, I'm assuming you like this. I wanna like this. I wanna like this game. Conceptually, I like this game. It's just... It has so many rough edges that don't need to exist. That it's very difficult to love it. This game is a hard love. A love. It's a love. It's kind of like liking a puppy that someone has bodied. It didn't need to happen, but it happened, and that's just how it is. Oh, Power World. Oh man, Power World is it's a strange one, right? Because Power World has a really big problem where if you host the game, you get a memory leak. You know, like I have a small community, right? You know, a whole bunch of people that I wanna play Power World with, right? The problem is, if I host the game, the memory leak will slowly murder my computer, right? And Now, Memory Leak has been in the game since it came out, and as far as I understand, it is in the game to this day, and the developers are not fixing it. They probably don't even know how to fix it. And because of that, I cannot play that game at all. Even though I kind of want to support it, because fuck Nintendo. But the developers of that game straight up don't want me to support it. Also, Kenshi doesn't really have base building. I guess if you call this base building. Right, moment. I know how I'm gonna make my life a little bit. You can build a base, yeah, but that's so late game that yeah, like I'm not even gonna see it. So give me a moment. We need to turn up music in the game, and I'm gonna go to YouTube. I'm gonna play my own music. What of Rainbow soundtrack do I want to play? There we go. There we go. Any game is better with Rainbow soundtrack behind it. Speaking of which, I'm gonna try to stream Rainbow tonight. Hopefully the game is gonna be actually playable. Hopefully the developers have like fixed the issue that makes the game crash. That'll be fucking awesome. God, the shit I do for a little bit of XP. Again, kind of reminds me of like playing vanilla World of Warcraft, right? And you get to like Angora as Horde. And in vanilla World of Warcraft, you would just completely run out of XP. You would like run out of quests. You had to basically just grind like 5 levels, right? By just killing everything, right? Except, you know, that's kind of fun because you're also getting like items and shit. You know, you were leveling your skills and shit. So it was kind of fun, right? You know, you would probably do it with friends, you know, talk to people, get into PvP. It wasn't just looking at this, right? It wasn't just static screen, essentially. God, she's going through iron plates so quickly. It's crazy. Oh, she can now make Edge 2. Well, if I ever see books. Specialist. Come on, Molly. Like, I'm okay with grind, as long as, like, it's kind of fun. You know, there's a difference between, like, a good grind and bad grind. A good grind is a grind you enjoy. You know, RuneScape is kind of, like, real good at that sort of shit. Morrowind is really good at the fun grind. Diablo has mastered the art of fun grinding. You know, all the Diablo, not like the modern ones. You know, like you can totally make grind that's fun. You know, grind and fun do not need to be against each other. By the way, this is what I was kind of doing when I was off screening. I was literally just like on this screen, right? And I was basically just watching two mollies just craft. Except I was also like doing other things, you know, like I was like, you know, cleaning my carpet, you know, making food. You know, like I would be doing other things, so I would be like, I don't know, answering emails. The problem with doing this on stream is that it doesn't really give you much to do while streaming. Because streaming is kind of like a very concentrated effort. But I guess, you know, like, it's kind of important to show this so that, you know, potential people who might want to buy the game, you know, they understand that this is kind of what the game is like. Because, you know, like, if you watch, like, people playing this game on online, right? They heavily edit it, which may actually kind of give people an idea that this game is a very different game than it actually is. Because Kenshi is basically this, it's just this. Kenshi is two things. You go places and you die at no fault of your own, and you watch your two mollies create armor and weapons, hoping for the gacha bullshit to proc, and you get better armor than usual for 5% extra defense. That is the sad truth of the matter. You don't really make One Punch Man in this game. You just do this for 90% of your playthrough. That is if you are not willing to exploit the shit out of the game, I guess. Still didn't get masterwork, by the way. And it is a little bit sad that you kind of do have to exploit the shit out of the game to find fun. At that point, why not just play a different game, you know? And, you know, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Considering there's probably not mods that solve this issue, then yeah, there's a pretty good possibility that this might be the last session. Because there's really not much to do in the game. Like, why even market this ruin when there's nothing in it? I don't understand. What's the point of that ruin? Why show it to me? This is Kenshi, everyone. This is what Kenshi devolves into, you know, like... We've had quite a run, you know, like, we basically, like... We started in here, right? And we were just kind of going throughout this entire part of the world, right? Just experiencing all of these new places, right? And it all led to us going here, you know... We started here. We were going, like, throughout all of these places, right? And it all culminated to us getting here and realizing that there's nothing to do in the game. The game is sadly empty. It is devoid of content. And it sucks. I was kind of hoping, you know, like, I recommended the Rainbow to a lot of people, right? And I know that at least like 40, 50 people bought the Rainbow entirely because of me, right? And I was kind of hoping that I would be able to recommend this game, right? Hell, I even recommended this game to a couple people. But now I'm like... I don't feel like this game is like... kind of worth recommending anymore. Because like when I recommend a game to people, I'm usually kind of recommending a game that's like playable, that has like stuff to do in it, right? Even if the game is just like, I don't know, 2 hours long, right? Like Journey is a game that's like, you know, you can finish in a couple hours. But like, I still recommend it to people because it's damn good 3-hour game. Like, it's totally worth people's time, in my honest opinion. This? I am not entirely sure right now. Shipkeeper is out. Oh, I cannot believe it. The shipkeeper is out of cash. To be fair, right now I have a hard time recommending Rainbow as well because of that bug. So not just this game, you know, like all other games are kind of struggling right now with a lot of stuff. Well, you see, the problem is numbers don't go up. If numbers go up was the thing that you're searching in this game, then this is a very non-satisfactory game. I mean, I like numbers go up. I do. I really, really do. But this game does it very badly. Like, that's like actually the worst reason to play this game, honestly. Vibes? Yeah, I can understand vibes, but numbers go up? Fuck no. Play Diablo. Hell, if numbers go up is your only thing, then Diablo 4 is totally legit. If you are willing to give, like, I don't know, $500 to play it. Blech! Jesus Christ. My main problem is that the numbers don't matter. None of the numbers in this game matter. I don't even know why I'm making the armor. Because the numbers from the armor will not matter. It's a waste of time. But it's like, either that or what else am I gonna do? Like, what else can I do in this game? There's like nothing to do. God. It's kind of like the mid-game of Star Sector, you know. Star Sector is a similar problem. Because there's a point in Star Sector where, like, you kind of hit a wall in that game, you cannot really progress. You need to get like really lucky to progress. And I feel like luck should almost never be like part of progression. I don't know. Maybe I'm too traditional and I think that games should be about skill and not luck. I know that's kinda like a hot take thing these days. It blows my mind that that's a hot take, but you know, apparently it is a hot take. Everyone likes what they like. Yeah, but there's objective good and objective bad. If we disregard objectivity, then there's nothing left. But I have so many resources and nothing to do with them. So much money and nothing to do with it. What? Okay. I mean, if this guy delivers himself on a silver platter, I'm just going to yum him. I don't remember, where am I putting medical supplies? Oh, I don't even have a medical supply chest here. Because I've needed medical supplies so little lately that I've never even made a medical supply here. There we go. You know, how about we meme it up a little bit? Five iron plates. Okay, did you put all of it in? Yes. Literally just doing this because haha funny. I'm going to save before I do this because I feel like this is going to cause trouble. Alright, we got another one. Wow. Well, what's your plan with them? Literally no plan. I'm just doing it so that I do something because this game is not giving me anything. It's a scream for help. Specialist. Speaking of scream for help. Two, 1-1. There's just nothing. There's nothing in the game anymore. I feel like I've just experienced everything, and there's nothing the game can offer me. That's a really bad feeling. But I guess I did do 14 streams of this game, so you know. It lasted me a long time. Molly, have you made it to 89? Nope. 14, damn. Yep. 14 and nothing to do already. Alright. I guess, this is it. Man. That's a real pity, I do have to say, like... This game has so much potential, but, like... It doesn't really do anything with that potential. Like, this could be one of the best games ever made, honestly. Yo, this could be like up there with like Dwarf Fortress, right? But it just doesn't do anything. It gives you a world, and then it says, make your own fun in it. Without giving you any tools to have fun. So yeah. I'm just going to drop a save. And with that, that's it for today. I don't know if we are going to return to Kenshi. I'm going to have to look for some kind of mod. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe some kind of like save editor or something? Where I could just give my characters higher stats because I really don't want to grind them. Considering how fucking slow grinding is in this game. Maybe look for mods that... Again, I'm just assuming that there are mods for that. But I just checked the workshop and there's just cosmetic mods and that's about it. Apparently this game is not very moddable. I'm going to try to stream tonight some Rainbow. Hopefully. That'll be cool. I will see if the game even boots up before I do that. And if not, if Rainbow is not going to play ball, maybe we're gonna do XCOM, finally. Maybe I'm gonna start XCOM early. Or maybe something else, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not gonna do my usual outro because this is kinda a sad episode. And I'm just going to save again, just to be sure. I'm gonna wish you a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.